In this visual workshop, we're going to cover all the tools related to graphite art. We're going to cover our papers, our pencils, our water-soluble pencils, woodless graphite pencils, mechanical pencils, graphite blocks, graphite powders, all our blending tools, all our sharpening tools, our erasing tools, as well as our finishing tools. Everything you need to create your masterpiece. Let's begin with the most familiar and widely used form, the standard graphite pencil. This humble tool is one of the most essential instruments in the creative world. From artists and writers to designers, engineers and architects, it plays a foundational role in the birth of ideas. Its simplicity, precision and versatility makes it ideal for sketching initial concepts, mapping out compositions and building the framework for more polished work. Whether you're planning a masterpiece, drafting a design, or simply capturing a fleeting idea, the pencil remains a trusted companion in the creative process. Today, there is a wide range of pencils available, not only to meet the needs of basic sketching, but also to support the more refined and sophisticated processes of the graphite artist. As I discussed earlier, the creation of a pencil starts with a blend of graphite powder and clay. The ratio of these two materials determines the pencil core's hardness or softness. A higher clay content results in a harder pencil, the H range, while more graphite yields softer, darker pencils, the B range. This mixture is blended into a paste using oils, then extruded into thin rods or leads, which are then kiln fired to enhance their strength and durability. The wooden casing is typically crafted from cedar wood, chosen for its consistent grain and ease of sharpening. The wood is cut into slats, each containing grooves where the thin graphite rods will sit. Once aligned, a second slat is glued on top to form a sandwich, securing the graphite inside. The pencil blocks are then carefully cut into individual pencils, which are then lacquered and often stamped with information like the brand and the grade. Pencils are most commonly shaped with a hexagonal barrel, as the flat sides help prevent them from rolling off surfaces like tables. This meticulous manufacturing process results in an elegant, reliable writing and drawing instrument celebrated for its simplicity, versatility, durability, and the vast range of tones it can produce. Graphite pencils are essential for artists due to their erasability and ability to blend, enabling subtle gradations and precise detailing. They also resist fading, ensuring long-lasting artworks. Pencils can be bought individually or in comprehensive sets, which provide flexibility for both beginners and professionals. In the ebook that accompanies this visual workshop, I've listed several high-quality pencils that I can highly recommend for graphite drawing. My personal pencil of choice is the Faber-Castell 9000 series in combination with the Faber-Castell Pitt Graphite Matte pencils. Next up, we have water-soluble pencils. Water-soluble graphite pencils are specialized drawing tools that combine the qualities of traditional graphite pencils with the versatility of watercolors. Unlike regular graphite pencils, these graphite cores have a unique formulation that allows the graphite to dissolve and blend with water. This property enables artists to create watercolor-like washes and gradients in their drawings. They can also be used dry for detailed, precise drawings or with a wet medium for softer, fluid effects. Much alike your standard graphite pencils, these are also available in various grades, offering different levels of hardness and darknesses. Water-soluble pencils are ideal for artists who require the convenience of pencil drawing, but with the expressive potential of watercolor painting. Artists often use them for mixed media work, layering textures and experimenting with the tonal values in ways that elevate their creative possibilities beyond standard drawing techniques. My preferred water-soluble pencil is the Caran d'Ache Technolo graphite pencil. However, there are great options available from Faber-Castell, Cretacolor and Derwent that I can easily recommend. Please see the ebook for my recommendations. Next, we'll take a look at the woodless graphite pencil, also sometimes referred to as the compressed graphite pencil. Woodless graphite pencils are unique in the sense that they consist entirely of graphite, unlike traditional pencils encased with wood. Woodless pencils features a solid graphite core, only covered in a thin lacquer to prevent smudging on fingers. Their full graphite structure allows for broader strokes, making them excellent for expressive sketching. Their tips also allow for greater surface area, ideal for covering large areas quickly and efficiently. And because of their softness, artists especially appreciate their smooth application, their ease of blending, and ability to create rich, deep blacks. They can also be sharpened to a fine point for detailed work, providing the flexibility to switch between precise lines and bold shading effortlessly. These pencils come in a range of softness levels, usually on the softer side from HB to 8B, and they are also available in water-soluble form. The woodless graphite pencil I often reach out to is the Caran d'Ache Graphstone Pure Graphite Pencil. However, the Faber-Castell Graphite Pure Pit Pencil is a great alternative. I've also listed a few more options in the ebook you can consider. The three pencil types I've discussed so far are essential tools that every graphite artist should have in their collection. Each of these offers a variety of hardness levels, tonal ranges, and textural effects, making them incredibly versatile for building depth and character in a drawing. Together, they provide a dynamic and expressive foundation for most graphite work. However, when it comes to highly detailed and refined styles, such as hyperrealistic drawing, where precision and control are absolutely critical, these traditional pencils can start to show their limitations. This leads us to the next type of pencil in our journey, and my personal favorite, the mechanical pencil. Mechanical pencils, or clutch pencils, are precise drawing instruments designed for consistent and controlled line work without the need for sharpening. Unlike traditional pencils, mechanical pencils house a thin, replaceable graphite core, also called leads, that is extended by a mechanical mechanism. This mechanism is often activated by a clicking of a button somewhere on the pencil's barrel, which advances the lead incrementally, ensuring a continuous drawing point. One of the key advantages of mechanical pencils is their ability to maintain a consistent line width, which is obviously great for technical drawing, drafting, but in the fine art of pencil drawing, they offer some unique advantages that allows you to achieve much more refined finishes on a drawing. Firstly, the ultra-thin point of a mechanical pencil allows you to reach into deeper grooves and tooth of the paper, ensuring more consistent coverage and the ability to create finer, more delicate textures. The precision is especially valuable when building up subtle tone layers or working on paper with a pronounced grain. Additionally, the fine tip is ideal for adding intricate details that would be difficult or even impossible to achieve with traditional pencils that have a thicker or blunter point. Whether you're refining delicate features like eyelashes, fine hair strands, or subtle textures in skin or fabric, the mechanical pencil offers a level of control and accuracy that makes it an indispensable tool for high detailed work. Mechanical pencils are available in various lead diameters, typically ranging from 0.3 mm to 2 mm, allowing users to select the ideal thickness for their work. Additionally, mechanical pencils comes with leads of different hardness levels, from soft Bs to hard Hs, catering to a whole range of artistic and technical needs. Mechanical pencils also eliminate the need for sharpening, which reduces waste and saves you a little time during the drawing process. Many models feature ergonomic designs with comfortable grips and balanced weight, enhancing comfort during extended use. Some advanced models include features like retractable tips, adjustable rebound, built-in erasers, and lead rotation mechanism to ensure even wear. Overall, mechanical pencils are versatile, durable, and precise. They are the ideal pencil for refined and highly detailed pencil drawings. Personally, I prefer the Faber-Castell TK Fine Vario L For its lightweight design, reliability, great value, and especially the rare option of a 0.35mm tip, a size that many manufacturers are unfortunately phasing out. That said, there are also excellent 0.5mm options available at both entry-level and high-end price points from a wide range of reputable brands, so you'll have no shortage of great alternatives to choose from. Of course, mechanical pencils is only as good as the graphite it holds, commonly referred to as the leads. Mechanical pencil leads are very thin, cylindrical graphite cores specifically designed to fit into mechanical pencil barrels. These pencils usually feature a removable end cap and eraser where these leads are loaded into. While they are produced using a process similar to that of traditional graphite pencil cores, there's one key difference. A small amount of polymer is added to the graphite mixture. This polymer enhances the flexibility of the lead, making them less brittle and more resistant to breaking. Much alike your mechanical pencils, these leads come in a variety of diameters, typically ranging from 0.3mm to 2mm, allowing for different levels of precision and control. They are also available in a limited spectrum of hardness grades, from the harder H leads to the softer grades up to 4B, which are perfect for shading and expressive mark making. My absolute favorite leads and a staple in my toolkit are the Pilot Neox graphite leads. These are some of the best graphite cores I've worked with, offering unparalleled smoothness, control, and incredibly rich range of tonal values. Now that we've explored graphite in all its familiar pencil-like form, it's time to delve into some of the more unconventional ways this versatile medium can be used. One such form is a graphite block, also referred to as graphite crayons. Graphite blocks are solid chunks of compressed graphite, typically much larger and broader than standard pencil cores. They represent one of the purest forms of graphite available to artists. Shaped into convenient rectangular squares or crayon-like forms, these blocks offer a unique tactile experience and remarkable creative freedom. Their broad, flat sides are ideal for covering large areas quickly, making them perfect for establishing bold textures and tonal foundations. At the same time, the edges and corners can be sharpened or broken for more refined detailing, allowing for both expressive gestures and controlled mark making in a single tool. Graphite blocks are also frequently ground into fine powder, turning it into a dynamic medium prized for its ability to produce velvety textures, rich tonal values, and seamlessly blended gradients. When applied with tools like soft brushes, makeup sponges, cotton pads, or even fingertips, graphite powder can create soft, smooth transitions and can be used to build ultra-smooth undertones or dramatic pitch black backgrounds. One of its greatest strengths is its workability. Artists can lift, erase, or shape graphite powder during the drawing process, layering and refining their work without the hard edges or directional lines often left behind by traditional pencils. Graphite powder also adapts beautifully when paired with solvents, transforming it into liquid medium that can produce even richer tonal depths and more permanent painterly finishes. Moreover, it can be combined with other materials such as charcoal or soft pastels to enhance contrast or even introduce subtle colors into a drawing. This medium's versatility and unique handling make it a favorite among artists looking to push the boundaries of graphite and achieve polished professional results. Graphite blocks are available in a range of hardness grades, typically from 3B to 9B, and are also offered in water-soluble form, opening up additional creative possibilities, forming light washes to bold, inky strokes. Depending on your needs, graphite can be purchased as solid blocks, loose powder, or even in pre-mixed liquid form. Each format offers different opportunities for experimentation and expression. In the accompanying ebook, you'll find a curated list of high-quality pure graphite products worth exploring. Personally, I highly recommend the Caran d'Ache Graph Cube 9B. It delivers exceptional tonal range, purity, and workability, making it a staple in my own studio practice. Another relatively new and innovative form of graphite worth highlighting is the Artgraph No. 1 graphite putty. This unique medium is a soft, moldable putty infused with pure graphite pigment. What sets it apart is its incredible flexibility. It can be shaped and reshaped to suit your specific drawing needs. You can form it into a large ball or flat surfaces to cover broad areas quickly, or mold it into a fine point or edge for detailed, controlled mark making in smaller spaces. Artgraph graphite putty is a brilliant example of just how adaptable and expressive graphite can be. It offers an almost sculptural approach to drawing, giving artists the freedom to create custom tools on the fly. Whether you're working in bold gestures or refining subtle textures, this putty responds intuitively to your hand, making it a powerful addition to any graphite artist's toolkit. Its versatility is a testament to the boundless creative control that graphite offers, pushing the limits of traditional drawing tools and opening the door to new experimental techniques. While a diverse range of graphite tools combined with high-quality paper is more than enough to ignite creativity, there's even more potential waiting to be unlocked. With just these core materials, artists can produce expressive sketches, detailed studies, and highly refined works. However, what truly elevates pencil drawing to a more advanced and professional level is the thoughtful use of additional tools. Tools that can extend our control over graphite and open the doors to a broader range of techniques and effects. These supporting tools enhance the dynamic nature of the medium, allowing us to achieve smooth tonal transitions, rich textures, and levels of details that would be nearly impossible with pencils alone. We'll explore 3 essential categories of tools that every graphite artist should be familiar with. They are blending tools, erasing tools, and sharpening tools. Each of these play a key role in helping you refine your work, deepen contrast, and add a greater sense of polish and precision to your work. Blenders are pivotal in manipulating graphite to transform raw sketches into polished, lifelike creations. These tools, including blending stumps, tortillons, chamois, and even brushes, enable artists to achieve smooth transitions between different shades of graphite, which is crucial for realistic shading and texture. By softening harsh lines and merging tones seamlessly, blending tools help create depth and dimension, essential for rendering 3-dimensional forms on a 2-dimensional surface. The use of blending tools is instrumental in depicting realistic textures such as skin, fur, and foliage. For instance, in portrait drawings, these tools can create the subtle gradation needed for lifelike skin tones, capturing the nuances of light and shadow that defines a subject's features. In wildlife art, blending tools are used to create undertones on which we depict the soft, intricate patterns of fur and feathers, adding to the drawing's realism. Moreover, blending tools aid in controlling the value in a drawing, allowing for smooth gradients that enhance the visual appeal. This control is particularly beneficial for achieving a balanced composition, where the interplay of light and shadow guides the viewer's eye through the artwork. Our first and perhaps the most commonly used blending tool is the paper stump. A paper stump is a cylindrical tool with pointed ends used in drawing to manipulate, blend, and soften graphite marks on paper. The blending stumps create smooth transitions, subtle tonal gradations, and soft textures. These stumps are usually made of a tightly rolled cotton paper glued into different diameters. The ends of the stumps are then sanded to a refined point for precision blending. This tool allows artists to achieve soft textures and seamless tonal variations in their artwork, making it essential for enhancing depth and dimension in a drawing. The tips of a high quality stump can also be refurbished by reshaping the ends using sandpaper. I personally prefer the Caran d'Ache 140mm blending stump because of its specific density and its ability to be refurbished multiple times without disintegrating. Another great option is the Faber-Castell paper stump, although they are usually only available in graphite sets. A more traditional but highly effective way of blending graphite is by using paint brushes or makeup brushes. Brushes can be very effective blending tools. Their soft bristles allows for gentle blending of graphite, creating extra smooth transitions and subtle gradations in shading. These brushes can soften harsh lines, blend large areas efficiently, work powders deep into the paper's tooth, and add fine detail without damaging the paper. I often use different brush sizes to achieve various effects, from broad strokes for backgrounds to fine details in portraiture. The flexibility and control offered by brushes makes them valuable for achieving a variety of textures and enhancing the overall depth and dimension in a drawing. Cotton wool, whether it's a cotton ball, a circular pad, or an earbud, can also be used as a blending tool in graphite art due to its soft texture. This allows for a smooth spread of graphite, creating even gradations and softening harsh texture. Cotton balls are ideal for covering large areas and achieving subtle transitions without damaging the paper surface, whereas earbuds are great for precise blending in smaller areas. Last, but certainly not least, is one of the most surprisingly effective blending tools you can use, the makeup sponge. Makeup sponges are excellent blending tools due to their soft, pliable texture, allowing for ultra smooth and even blending of graphite. Unlike cotton wool, makeup sponges retain their shape, thus providing more control and precision. The fine surface finish of a makeup sponge enables artists to achieve finer textures and subtle gradations without leaving fibers or residue on the paper. Also, their density allows for consistent pressure, making it easier to blend large areas. Makeup sponges are also more durable and reusable compared to cotton wool, making them a much more efficient and versatile option for artists seeking to enhance their drawing experience. The next set of tools we're going to explore is often overlooked, but in truth, they are amongst the most vital component in any graphite artist toolkit. I'm talking, of course, about the erasers. Erasers are far more than simple mistake correctors. In the world of pencil drawing, they become powerful creative instruments, used not only to refine details and soften transition, but also to lift highlights and draw in reverse by removing graphite from paper. When used with intention, erasers help bring clarity, contrast, and a professional polish to your work. One of the unique advantages of working with graphite is its erasability. This gives artists the freedom to revise and perfect their work as it develops. But beyond their practical use for corrections, erasers can also be used creatively to sculpt light, define textures, and bring depth to a drawing. Whether by lifting pigment to create glowing highlights or forming intricate patterns, their versatility makes them an indispensable tool for achieving sophisticated, high-quality results in graphite art. And with a range of erasers available, each tailored to a different function, it's important to understand how to make the most out of them. Let's take a closer look at the various types of erasers and how each one elevates your drawing process. First up is the block eraser. Your standard block erasers are primarily used for erasing larger areas of graphite and making broad corrections in drawings. Its firm rectangular shape allows for even pressure and effective removal of graphite, making it ideal for cleaning up mistakes and refining the overall composition. Block erasers are also useful for creating sharp edges and lines by erasing with the corners or sculpted edges. Unfortunately, these erasers does leave a residue behind after use, so it's important to be careful not to smudge your work while trying to remove the residue. An effective way to remove the residue is by using a wide brush such as the Faber-Castell 1600 dusting brush or a pressurized can of air to blow residue away. A great block eraser I can recommend are the Tombow Mono Zero White or the Caran d'Ache Graphic Eraser. And in my ebook there are a few more options that will do the job just fine. Now, the next few erasers we're going to explore are absolute game changers and should always be part of your arsenal. Firstly, the kneadable eraser. Kneadable erasers, also known as putty rubbers, are a staple in the toolkit of artists, especially those working with graphite pencils. These erasers are distinct from traditional erasers due to their unique composition and properties. Made from pliable material, typically a blend of synthetic rubber or gum, kneadable erasers can be stretched, molded, and shaped to suit specific erasing needs, much like your graphite putty. This flexibility allows artists to customize the eraser's form to achieve precise and controlled erasing. They are created by combining synthetic rubber with various plasticizers processed to achieve a soft, pliable consistency that retains its shape when molded. The result is a putty-like eraser that can be easily manipulated by hand. This formulation ensures the eraser can lift graphite and charcoal from paper without leaving residue or damaging the surface. Kneadable erasers are essential tools for pencil artists due to their versatility and precision. They can be shaped into fine points or edges, allowing artists to erase small, intricate areas without affecting the surrounding work. By gently lifting graphite from the paper, kneadable erasers are perfect for creating highlights and enhancing contrast within a drawing. Additionally, they can be used to blend and soften lines, achieving subtle gradations and smooth transitions in shading. Their moldability enhances the artist's control and flexibility, contributing to the overall quality and depth of the artwork. However, kneadable erasers do require careful handling. They can become very dirty very quickly, accumulating graphite and other particles which may transfer back onto the artwork if not properly cleaned. Regular stretching and folding the eraser helps to refresh its surface, but artists should remain mindful of its cleanliness to avoid unintended marks. Excessive kneading can also cause the eraser to lose its shape and effectiveness over time. Despite these minor drawbacks, kneadable erasers are invaluable for their adaptability and precision, making them a must-have for any serious pencil artist. My go-to kneadable eraser is the Faber-Castell kneadable eraser. Next up is our precision erasers. Precision erasers are highly valued in the art world for their accuracy and effectiveness in removing fine details. These tools are specifically designed with a compact, narrow tip, often housed in a pen-like barrel, which allows for controlled and delicate erasing in tight or intricate areas. Their small size and precise shape make them essential for artists who require accuracy without disturbing the surrounding work. Typically made from high-quality elastomers or polymer materials, precision erasers are engineered to lift graphite cleanly while minimizing damage to the paper surface. These materials offer both durability and flexibility, providing a smooth erasing experience that doesn't smudge or smear the artwork. All precision erasers are refillable, allowing for sustainability and extended use. Artists rely on precision erasers for several key tasks: refining sharp edges, cleaning up line work, lifting highlights, and adjusting tiny elements within detailed compositions. They are particularly useful when drawing hair, fur, or fine textures, areas that demand the ability to erase with pinpoint accuracy. By carefully subtracting graphite, these tools can introduce bright highlights and enhance contrast, helping to define form and bring clarity to a drawing. While incredibly useful, precision erasers require careful handling. Their small tips can wear down very quickly under heavy pressure, and excessive force may damage the paper. For best results, artists should apply light, controlled strokes and use the eraser sparingly when refining their work. Among the most popular and trusted options are the Tombow Mono Zero, known for its ultra-fine tip and clean erasing performance. The new kid on the block, the Faber-Castell Precision Eraser, which features a similar pen-style barrel and replaceable tip. Both offer excellent control and are ideal tools for any artist focused on detail and finesse. Overall, a quality precision eraser is an indispensable part of any graphite artist's toolkit. With the right technique and attention to detail, it offers an unparalleled level of control, allowing for clean edits and professional results. Great alternatives to precision erasers are eraser pencils. An eraser pencil is a precision drawing tool combining the form factor of a pencil and the functionality of an eraser. It features a core of eraser material encased in a wood barrel, allowing for detailed and controlled erasing. Similar to precision erasers, artists use eraser pencils to refine their work, creating highlights and correcting mistakes without disturbing surrounding areas. The final type of eraser I'd like to discuss represents a more modern advancement in erasing technology, one that is rapidly becoming an essential tool in the toolkit of contemporary pencil artists. Electric erasers are innovative battery-powered tools that significantly enhance the precision and efficiency of erasing. These devices feature a small rotating eraser tip that can quickly and accurately remove graphite or pencil marks from a surface. Unlike traditional erasers, which require manual effort and can be cumbersome when making detailed corrections, electric erasers allow for swift and effortless adjustments. Pencil artists find electric erasers essential because they offer unparalleled ease of use and speed. The ability to create fine details, create sharp highlights, and correct small mistakes with the press of a button makes the drawing process more efficient and more enjoyable. However, caution is needed when using an electric eraser. Their powerful erasing action can easily damage the paper if not handled with care. Applying too much pressure or leaving the eraser in one spot for too long can result in unintended marks, tears, or thinning of the paper. Artists should use a gentle touch and practice control to ensure they achieve the desired effects without compromising the integrity of their work. Despite these considerations, the benefits of precision and efficiency make electric erasers a valuable addition to any artist's toolkit. My personal recommendation is the Derwent USB rechargeable eraser. Pencil artists often carve their pencils with a knife for several reasons, one of which is the increased control and precision it offers. Unlike standard pencil sharpeners that create uniform points, a knife allows artists to customize the shape and length of the pencil tip. This can be particularly useful for creating different types of lines and textures in their artwork. By carefully carving away the wood, artists can expose more of the graphite core, enabling them to use the pencil at various angles and achieve a range of effects, from the fine lines to broad strokes. Sharpening pencils is crucial for artists because a sharp pencil ensures crisp, clean lines and precise detail. A well-sharpened pencil also produces a consistent flow of graphite, which is essential for a smooth shading gradation. Additionally, a sharp point can help prevent the paper from tearing or becoming damaged, which is especially important when working on a detailed or intricate piece. Regular sharpening of pencils help maintain the quality and longevity of the pencil, ensuring that artists can continue to produce high-quality work. While carving with a knife is a preferred method for many artists, there are several alternative ways to sharpen a pencil. Traditional handheld sharpeners are convenient and portable, providing a quick and easy way to achieve a sharp point. Electric sharpeners, on the other hand, offer speed and consistency, making them ideal for artists who need to sharpen multiple pencils quickly. Another method is using sandpaper, which allows artists to gradually shape and refine the pencil tip to their desired sharpness. Each of these methods has its own advantages, and the choice often depends on the artist's specific needs and preferences. One sharpener that has become indispensable for me as a pencil artist is the Kum Masterpiece Sharpener. Aimed towards professional artists, this high-precision two-step sharpener features a unique dual-blade system. The first blade removes the wood casing from the graphite core, while the second hones the graphite to a fine point. This process results in a long, sharp and durable pencil tip, ideal for detailed work. Its precise engineering and high-quality blades ensure consistent performance, making it a favorite among artists for achieving exceptional sharpness and control in their drawings. In conclusion, carving pencils with a knife offers you a high degree of control and customization, whereas regular sharpening is effective in maintaining a consistent point, both which is essential for achieving detail and varied effects in your work. Whether using a knife, handheld sharpener, electric sharpener, or sandpaper, each method provides unique benefits that cater to different artistic needs. Please refer to the ebook for a few of my personal recommendations in each category. Another interesting tool, which is a great addition to a pencil artist, especially when you love wildlife, is embossing tools. Embossing tools have rounded tips and are used to create indents in paper without tearing it. For pencil artists, these tools are effective because they allow for the creation of subtle textures and fine detailing that can be highlighted by shading over the embossed areas. By pressing into the paper, embossing tools create indented lines that resist graphite, producing clean white lines or patterns. This technique is particularly useful for drawing fine details such as whiskers, veins in leaves, or intricate patterns, enhancing the overall realism and depth of the artwork. I cover this tool more extensively in my wildlife visual workshop. The last subject related to the tools I'd like to discuss is the role of fixatives in graphite art. Once the drawing process is completed and your masterpiece has taken its final form, there's one last step to ensure your work remains protected and pristine: applying a fixative. A dry medium fixative is a clear aerosol spray designed specifically for artworks created with a dry medium such as graphite, charcoal, and pastels. Once applied, it forms a thin, invisible protective layer over the surface of the drawing. This coating helps prevent smudging, fading, and damage caused by handling, while also shielding the artwork from environmental elements like dust and moisture. Dry mediums, especially graphite, are notoriously prone to smudging. Even the lightest touch can disturb the delicate layers of tone and texture you've built up. A fixative works by binding these loose particles of your drawing medium to the paper, effectively stabilizing the image and greatly enhancing its durability. There are two main types of fixatives. Firstly, the workable fixative. This type allows you to continue working on your drawing after application. It lets you layer additional graphite or add new details without disrupting previous marks, making it ideal for complex or multi-stage pieces. Then there is the final fixative. Applied only when a drawing is completely finished, this offers a permanent protective coating that locks the artwork in place. It ensures maximum longevity and prevention, especially for pieces that will be displayed or stored long term. It's also important to distinguish between a dry medium fixative and a general fixative. Dry medium fixatives are specifically formulated to preserve loose particles like graphite, charcoal, and pastels without altering the texture or appearance of the work. General fixatives may offer broader application, including use with inks or watercolor, but they are not always ideal for delicate graphite drawings. While some artists may be tempted to use hairspray as a budget-friendly alternative, it is strongly discouraged. Hairspray often contains chemicals and additives that can yellow over time, damaging the artwork. Additionally, they lack the controlled spray pattern and bonding power of a professional fixative, leading to uneven application and insufficient protection. In short, investing in a high-quality fixative is an essential final step in the artistic process. It safeguards your drawing, preserves its original appearance, and ensures your hard work endures for years to come. My personal choice is the Winsor & Newton Professional Fixative Spray. This is a reliable and effective option for dry medium. However, there are many excellent fixatives on the market, and several recommended alternatives are included in the resource section of my ebook. As you've seen, graphite is an incredibly versatile medium with no shortage of tools to choose from. From traditional pencils and mechanical leads to powders, blocks, and putties, each offering its own unique strengths, giving artists an extraordinary degree of control, expression, and precision. This expansive toolkit allows us to tailor our mark making to suit any subject, style, or technique. Even with the finest graphite in hand, there's another critical element that plays an equally important role in the outcome of a drawing, and that's the paper we work on. While graphite provides the marks, it's the surface beneath that determines how those marks behave, blend, and ultimately come to life. Many pencil artists mistakenly believe that to create the highest quality pencil drawing, they need to use the most expensive graphite products. However, the more important and crucial factor that most significantly influences the outcome of the drawing is your choice of paper. Using affordable graphite products on high quality paper will yield better results and a better drawing experience than using high quality graphite on cheap paper. Different papers offers a variety of textures, weights, strengths, and absorbency levels, all of which interact uniquely with graphite and its accompanying techniques. This interaction affects the ease of application, blending, and the visual appeal of the finished artwork. Ultimately, choosing the right paper is essential for achieving professional-looking graphite art. There is a wide variety of papers available, and experimenting with various types will help you discover the best option for your style and technique, enabling you to create artwork with greater depth, texture, and visual appeal. Most professional graphite artists lean towards an aquarelle or watercolor paper due to their durability and strength, which allows for heavier erasing, blending, and layering without damaging the paper. Watercolor paper comes in various textures, offering options for both detailed and expressive drawings. Rougher surfaces can create interesting textures and variations, while smoother options provide more control, fine detail, and precision. Its ability to handle wet media also allows artists to experiment with the different graphite options and mixing techniques, such as adding washes or blending with water-soluble pencils, making watercolor paper a versatile choice for diverse artistic effects in pencil drawing. However, each artist will have their own specific requirements for paper, and many factors determine which paper is ideal for the type of work you are planning to do. There are also many factors related to the paper itself that you should consider when choosing a paper, as well as how it interacts with your preferred graphite techniques. Let's have a look at all these factors to ensure you select the best option for your needs. The first factor to consider when choosing paper is often the easiest decision to make: its size. Paper comes in a variety of sizes and can be purchased according to your specific needs. Standard sizes such as A5, A4, A3 are usually available as pads or blocks comprised of 10 to 30 sheets. Larger size papers can be bought as loose sheets, and if you require maximum flexibility in size, papers can also be bought in rolls up to 1.4 meters wide and 10 meters long. Artists who create large-scale drawings and use a lot of paper, like myself, tend to buy the rolls as they are much more cost-effective. Next, let's take a look at one of the more technical aspects of paper: its tooth. The tooth of a paper refers to its surface texture, which consists of tiny pits and grooves. This texture plays a crucial role in pencil drawing as it affects how the graphite adheres to the paper. It also determines what techniques can be applied and the visual effect of the graphite on the surface. Choosing the right tooth is essential depending on the desired effect. For soft textures and fine detailed work, a smoother paper with less tooth might be preferable as it allows for precise, clean lines. On the other hand, a rougher paper with more tooth can create dynamic, expressive texture and is excellent for capturing rougher details of landscapes. The tooth also influences the durability of the drawing. A paper with a suitable amount of tooth will hold the graphite better, reducing smudging and ensuring the artwork remains intact over time. Therefore, understanding and selecting the appropriate tooth for your paper can significantly enhance the quality and longevity of your pencil drawing. Aquarelle paper are typically made of 100% cotton, which makes them incredibly durable. They also come in 3 different tooths: hot pressed, cold pressed, and rough. Each type of tooth serves a unique artistic purpose and has a significant impact on both the appearance of your work and how the graphite behaves on the surface. So let's take a closer look at the 3 main options. Hot pressed paper, sometimes marked as HP, features a smooth surface finish with minimal texture, allowing for elegant blends and soft undertones. This smooth surface also allows for fine, detailed work with clean and precise details such as portraiture or wildlife art. They are ideal for realistic and hyper-realistic drawings where control, manipulation, and sharpness are essential. Conversely, slightly rougher papers like cold-pressed paper, marked CP, have a more bumpy surface that grips the graphite particles less uniformly, giving you a less controlled and less refined finish when toning or blending, resulting in a natural, grainy look and feel. Keep in mind that rougher papers can sometimes interfere with detail, as the textures can cause lines to appear broken or uneven. Thus, it is not the most ideal choice for hyperrealistic styles. A cold-pressed paper would be more ideal for landscape artworks where earthy textures are more important. Rough paper is a more expressive choice, offering very little control over detail. This is a good choice if you are planning on creating a more abstract or expressive artwork. Its highly textured surface ensures a bold and rough look and feel. Next up is paper weight. Paper weight refers to the literal weight of the paper measured in grams per square meter, GSM, or pounds, lbs. Because a thicker paper is subsequently heavier, we can use this measure to determine the thickness and sturdiness of the paper. Heavier paper, like 200 GSM and above, are more durable and can handle extensive reworking, erasing, and layering without warping or tearing. They provide a stable surface for intense graphite application, making them suitable for finished pieces and professional work. Lighter papers, 160 GSM or less, are more flexible and affordable, and often used for practice sketches and studies. These papers are more prone to damage and may not support heavy layering, blending, and erasing techniques connected to pencil drawing. Another important and often overlooked factor to consider is the color of the paper. For graphite pencil artists, the color of the paper can have an impact on the artwork's overall effect. Different paper colors can influence the tonal values, contrast, and mood of the drawing. Light-colored paper, such as bright white, emphasizes the tonal range of graphite, providing crisp and high contrast appearances, whereas darker paper can add depth and drama. Additionally, brown or cream-colored paper can subtly affect the perceived atmosphere of the artwork, allowing artists to achieve vintage visual effects that enhances the subject's portrayal and the viewer's experience through a sense of nostalgia. Lastly, let's talk about archival quality paper, often referred to as acid-free paper, and which brands you should consider. All artists should be concerned with the longevity of their work, and choosing archival quality paper is essential for a drawing to stand the test of time. These papers are acid-free and pH neutral, preventing yellowing and deterioration over time. An acid-free paper ensures that the artwork remains vibrant and intact for years, making them ideal for professional artists and artworks intended for sale or display. Archival paper are usually marked with an acid-free marking. Choosing a good paper brand is also crucial because a quality paper ensures better durability, texture, and performance, enhancing the overall artwork. High-quality paper brands offer consistent textures and weight, providing a stable surface that handles various techniques without warping or deterioration. Good paper also affects how well mediums like graphite adhere, ensuring longevity and preservation of the artwork. If I have to mention, let's say 5 of the best paper brands renowned for their quality, it will be Arches, St. Cuthbert's Mill, Fabriano, Hanemühl, Stafford, and Kansen. These brands are trusted by professional artists for their superiority quality and reliable performance in producing professional grade artworks. My personal paper of choice is the Arches Aquarel 300 GSM hot pressed. It features a beautifully smooth surface that handles graphite exceptionally well. 2 other favorites of mine is the Arches Platine 300 GSM hot pressed paper and the St. Cuthbert's Mill Bockingford 300 GSM hot pressed, both of which offers excellent quality, durability and a refined drawing experience.